Greetings, and welcome to Let's Play Jade Empire on the original Xbox. I've only ever played this game once, way back, not long after it came out. I played as this guy. I played as Mr. Bruce Lee with all the tattoos. I'm not going to play as him this time, because, well, why would I? I already did. It's really only a cosmetic choice. You can change all the stats and styles once you pick a character. But anyway, here's all the guys. There's big old bald man, Mr. Clean. There's little skirt lady. There's dressy nerd lady. Monk. There's this lady. And then we're back to Tattoo Guy. I mean, Tattoo Guy is definitely the coolest looking one, but we're going to play as this lady. And we're going to make her Spirit and Mind High, which gives her magic and weapon skills. Also gives you the time slowdown skill. Heavenly Wave. That's a support style. Something about harmonic combos. Slows down your opponent. You can't choose which support style you start out with. You have to start with that one. It forces you to start with Heavenly Wave, but then you get to choose which martial arts style you have. So this one you do a whole bunch of quick little punches. I don't really like that one. This one, you're like Wolverine with the claws, which I think it's kind of cheesy because you get weapons in the game, so the whole point of this style is that it's not a weapon style. Then White Demon, you're really slow, and you pack a big old powerful punch, which I don't think is really fitting for this character. So we're going to go with Legendary Strike. It's some moderate speed kicks that you do. I don't remember which style I picked the other time I played this game, like 15 years ago. I think I might have done 1,000 cuts, but we're going with Legendary Strike this time. Wrong button. There we go. Oh, we got to pick a name. Ooh. From what I remember, nobody ever really uses your name in the game. They just call you, "Hey you," or "Chosen One." Oh my god, you gotta hit the thing each time. You can't just hold. You can't just hold the direction, scroll over. You have to actually... Oh. Whoops. You have to actually hit the direction each time you want to scroll one slot. That's silly. Speaking of silly. We are naming our character Monkey Butt. Because why not? That'll make it really noticeable if the game ever actually uses your chosen name. I don't know if it does. So we're starting with Heavenly Style and Legendary Strike. The strike is so legendary. And the scrolling is so slow. So Heavenly Wave slows down the opponents. Legendary Strike is something few people have ever actually seen in action. Fewer still have mastered it, but they are to be feared. Their blows rain down fast. Their kicks can quickly put an opponent out for good. And we're starting. We are Heavenly Butt, the lady in the red skirt. Wait, not Heavenly Butt. Monkey Butt. I should have called her Heavenly Butt. That would have been a better name. Heavenly Butt. But can she live up to that name? Oh. This is kind of a long load time. I hope the load times aren't all this long. And there's the character we didn't pick, the lady with the dress, and she looks like a nerd. She looks like a real stick in the mud. We're going to be playing as sort of a jerk in this game.
I swear, one of these days I'll find a way around your guard. Happily. I feel that I learn something every time.
Here's the tutorial,
It's only a new place to know.
disguised as sparring
As
practice.
long as you're certain you have time. Let us begin.
I'm gonna be reasonably nice to this guy. There's no reason. I'm not gonna be just like stupidly, pointlessly mean. Oh, snap. So those were our kicks. We got a little, 2 quick kicks and then a spin kick. All right. Block. We have kicked, we have blocked. Oh no. And now we must heal ourselves with the white button. That's what your chi is for. Powerful attack. Okay, X to do a powerful attack. I'm just messing around. Okay. That was our power attack. Charging jump spin kick. So this is your evasion. You hit B in a direction. You can also jump over them using B in a direction. Well, that was easy. What a wuss.
Did you see? Master Lee was watching. He may not show it, but he clearly takes pride in watching his students practice. I learn something every time we meet, proving that loss sometimes is the best teacher. Thank the heavens the bruises are worth it.
This guy's just overly friendly. I just kicked his ass and he's like, oh, thanks. Oh, her face changes depending on whether she's being nice or mean.
You are gracious as always. I regret that there won't be much time for such practice now that you've almost finished your training. Master Lee told me to pass on that you should speak to him when you have the chance. He said you could take your time, so you need not rush. Master Lee you have some time to wander the school and talk with other students. Smiling Mountain likely has some of the younger students available if you want to spar. I shall leave you to it. Take care, my friend.
Oh, Chapter 1. Wherein a master foretells of doom, a rival challenges for station, and the past haunts the present. Your training nears its completion in the idyllic setting of 2 rivers. Master Lee promises that soon you will know more about how you came here and where your future will lead. All the while, strange tales begin to spread of ghosts that will not rest and shadowy assassins who heed no law. All right then. So yeah, I'm gonna pretty much do the same thing I always do, which is avoid going to the next story thing so I can explore. Find what are you guys doing? Oh, are you guys gonna spar now? We're going to explore rather than running straight to the next story beat.
Master Lee keeps talking about Restless Dead, but there's nothing like that around here.
No, there's definitely not going to be any Restless Dead around here. Never.
Our most senior student has a spare moment to spend with me? An honor. No, wait, I shouldn't be.
That sounded kind of, yeah.
Master Lee always reminds me that jealousy is a low path and not worthy of one of his students. I understand your training is almost complete. I wonder who will replace you as our example.
See, you just did it again.
I can't even imagine Master Lee saying, "You must strive to be like Lin in all things" to the others. Just the opposite, more likely.
I don't like you.
This from Master Lee's favorite. We can't all be blessed with such favor. Any of us could have been the best in the school if we had been Master Lee's first student.
But you weren't, were you? You flatter yourself. Time does not excuse your clumsy strikes.
Take this. Your impending graduation has clearly gone to your head, and if you ask me, it can't come soon enough.
See, I'm going to be a bitch to her because she was a bitch to me, so there's that.
Don't you have something else you should... Don't you have something else you should...
Yes, I'm going to be trying to take the way of the closed fist, the more jerky, evil-ish path in the game.
Gao refuses to practice with the rest of us. He thinks he's too good for us.
Yeah, Gao is an asshole. I don't remember much of this game, but I remember Gao, and he is just such a piece of crap. I already hear him talking off somewhere.
Master Lee says that these are troubled times, but he has sheltered us from any disturbances.
It is an honor to be approached by the school's most senior student. My mother had high hopes for the school when she sent me here from the capital. Sometimes I wonder if I'm ready to train with others of such skill. Even in the robes of a junior student, I feel a long way from my home in the Imperial City.
Oh boy. See, that's just overly mean. There's no reason to be like, I'm not sure. See, the game's morality system is kind of funky. Because it's not supposed to be like just outright good versus evil, but like most of the closed fist options are you just being mean just to be an asshole. And it's like, well, there's not even any point in that. I'm probably going to end up being in the middle on the actual morality scale, because...
You're right. Sometimes I just feel that I'm so far behind you that I may never catch up.
It's just silly to go straight up mean for no reason.
I don't waste Master Lee's time. I just feel very new to the school. If time is so valuable here, then I won't waste any more of yours.
Oh, snooty.
I will learn what I can to the best of my ability. If you have nothing constructive to add to that, I see no reason to speak with you.
Okay, now I want to fight this guy.
I'm sorry, senior student. I must attend to my studies so as not to waste anyone's time.
Oh, I got some meanie points, the little red fist there.
Master Lee says to always remember the basics. He is wise to provide our skills such a strong foundation.
It's not as obvious about telling you when you get dark side points as the Star Wars games. This game was done after the same company did this game after Knights of the Old Republic. I wonder if I got points earlier and just didn't notice that little symbol off to the side. The Old Tongue, Volume 1. Tho Fan, or the Old Tongue, was the native language of one of many kingdoms struggling for supremacy before the Empire was unified by sagacious Tien, our first emperor. As the wars raged, constant shifts in territorial leadership spread the use of the Old Tongue. By the time Sagacious Tien formed the Empire, the Old Tongue was so widely spread that it became a second official language of the Jade Empire. I got experience for learning history. I wish it worked that way in real life. I wish I could read a history book in real life and then be better at karate. But alas, it is not to be. Auspicious portents. Oh, that's great. Like anybody knows what those words mean. I think it means like lucky signs for the future. Understanding the stars and the universe is a very important goal. By examining the universe, we can interpret and predict things to come. The sky is where the great dragon was said to dwell, and in his illustrious home, we can see the signs of his effects on creation. Of the observable phenomena, 3 major ones are the most auspicious. Comets, the flames of the heavens passing across the sky. Eclipses, during which the power of the gods blocks the sun for brief periods. And falling stars, marking the descent of one of the celestial bureaucracy to the earth. I'm probably not going to keep up with actually reading all these books aloud, because it's gonna get Jing Wu. Is that the guy I just fought?
Always good to see you wandering the school. You're the best among us, after all. So it makes everyone train a little harder when you're around. The tricky part is making sure we're emulating you, not hoping to take you down a peg. You should think carefully before bruising the tender egos around here. Oh, did I tell you to see Master Li when you have a chance? I'm not taking the blame if you forget.
Yeah. I see that fat guy in the background. That's not Master Li. Huh. People's training isn't the only thing that gets harder when I'm around. Ha ha. Oh god, I'm awful. Alright. Sorry, I'm just watching my headband bounce around when I run. Physics. Oh, they stopped fighting when I came into the ring. Is this... yeah, that's Gal. Fuck him. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to say the naughty words. Okay, how do we find the map? Is this the map? That is not the map. Here we go. Haven't really had a noticeable shift in my alignment meter. What is this? Conversation skills, which are based on your basic stats. Intuition's my highest. I have no techniques yet. I have no followers yet, obviously. I don't have the dragon amulet. Alright, here's the map. Alright, well, that was the map. But yeah, let's talk to this guy.
I thought Master Li would have your attention for the rest of the day. It is good to see you. I know you haven't had much time for simple sparring. It is too bad. Your fellow students benefit from your experience. A strong opponent is the best trainer. There are a few, but not enough for me to set up some of the more challenging matches that I'm sure you would prefer. There will be more students available later in the day when
Oh, I asked him if there were students available to spar. I should probably speak the dialogue options, just in case anybody's listening and not watching, so they know what I said when somebody responds. I will spar with a single student.
Very well. I'll choose someone who is competent in one-on-one combat. This is only a practice bout, so fight until your opponent is knocked out. Get ready.
Oh, I'm ready. I hope I get some experience for this. Well, that was quick.
Very good. Another victory well earned. Now, is there anything else you would like?
I would like for that truck not to, like, downshift when it's driving past my house.
I am charged with giving whatever instruction I can, but my insights deal more with the
Philosophy of combat. Yeah, philosophies.
Very strict about what is taught here, because martial skill is a pathway to great power, and that holds certain risks. It is not just good over evil. Few things in life are that simple. The common way to say it is, do you follow the way of the open palm or the closed fist?
Tell me about the way of the open palm.
A term for the high path, or perhaps the way of restraint and harmony. Many aspire to it, but few achieve it. It is a path of resisting tyranny. Of course, the source of that tyranny varies. It is just as dangerous coming from without as within.
Give me examples.
Tyranny from external sources is easy to find and fight. Defending those who cannot defend themselves is a reasonable example. But when your abilities are so much greater than those around you, there is the temptation to set everything right by might alone. That is tyranny from within.
Sometimes conflict cannot be avoided.
True, but that can become a convenient excuse. Eventually you may decide that even direct violence is too inefficient for someone of your strength. It is a small leap from there to enforcing your will so that the crime never takes place. Suddenly you are the oppressor, when all you wanted to do was make things right. This way of the open palm is not without its hidden dangers, despite the best of intentions.
See, this guy gives you all these complex explanations.
A misunderstood path often misused by those who wish to justify a thuggish nature.
But really is
It is not as simple as
usually
crushing
comes
your
out of
enemies or as mindless as terrorizing the weak. It is a mindset born of impatience, of imposing your will.
it usually is as mindless as terrorizing the weak in actual practice within the game. They didn't really apply the philosophy to all the actual questions within the game.
An evil man might ignore a plea for help because he does not care, but that shows a disconnection with the world. That is not part of the way. A man on the low path might also ignore that plea, but he would do so because that person should demonstrate they are fit to survive on their own.
What is the difference? The person dies each time.
The difference is in the details. That same man might help if the odds are unreasonable. He might also do it to incur favor. There is thought in his actions. He is not a mindless killer, but he may let strength decide what course is best. That is why it is a dangerous path. It can so easily be misinterpreted.
It's so easy, even the game misinterprets it. Okay.
You are the sum of your actions. The harmony or discord that you sow will weigh on your shoulders as surely as any physical yoke. But there can be advantages. Certain forms of attack inherently lean toward one extreme or the other. They have a rhythm that resonates within you. You may find that some attacks perform better if you are more intent on causing discord. How you use this is for you to discover and decide.
Yeah, I don't know what that actually does in the game. Like, apparently you get bonuses
whatever instruction I can, but my insights
for being
deal more with the philosophy of
light side or
combat
dark
than the
side.
skills themselves. Ah, yes, training. For some time now, I have offered, for a small fee, to run students through a short...
Blah, blah,
lessons
blah.
you learn from me or from any trainer.
Blah, blah, blah.
Let's see.
Okay, so this guy sells styles, which are, styles or techniques or whatever they're called. These all have negatives attached to them, though. I don't have any money anyway. I have nothing to sell, so goodbye. Okay, we're gonna go this way. Can I not open these? I know sometimes you can open those. There's a simple sculpture. A water wheel. This game's really pretty. Alright, who are these people? Girl.
Are you here to see Dawnstar? She's not around right now.
Uso siir uthak tarawair, shathir owosu.
And that is the foreign language that you hear sometimes in the game. He said, if we keep the place safe, Dawnstar will pay us with sweets when she gets back. Some people speak the ancient language. The inner self, the great wheel of life, turns eternal, bringing one through life into death, then back around again into life. Though the new life is always different, the core essence, the spirit of a person remains the same. This spirit, breathed into each person, is eternal. To achieve harmony with the universe, one must perfect their harmony with the spirit. Indeed, the spirit is each individual, is a reflection of that greater universe. It is a reflection of the wheel of life and the great dragon that created it. Yep. That was some philosophy that went over my head, but we got some points for it. And the spirit fonts help you focus your chi and health. That's how you recharge your meters, to put it another way. And we'll continue exploring our hometown in the next video. Goodbye.